Hi viewers, I'm Dr. Sajini Velayathan, clinical psychologist. We have talked about the structure of memory. I'm happy to share with you some of the techniques we use to memorize our study portions. So, the main important thing is you should rehearse what all subjects you have learned. Rehearse means maybe reading it repeatedly, maybe trying to write down and see how much you can write, how much you can memorize. So those kind of practicing what you learn, practicing the idea. Of maybe repeating it 2 3 times or saying it loudly. So these all things are rehearsing the subject in a repeated way. So that is so important. Revision is important to memorize, going through the subject again and again. It's very important to memorize. So the next technique is chunking method. So it's mostly used to remember numbers. For example, to remembering a phone number 6622 438. So 6622 438 is another chunk. So that way it is easy to remember. So we are not people will chunk in different ways. They cluster the numbers in different ways so that they can remember. So next is mnemonics, where you create a pattern to memorize. For example, if you want to um, uh, remember the word principal, so prince and pal. So prince is my friend. So or pal means friend. So that way it is very, very easy to remember that word. So these are mnemonics. Then next is memory palace, where we use it's a spatial memory where if you want to memorize the objects in a room, so connecting it with where it is kept. So near a window, center of the room. So that way you are remembering things. How is called loci method or memory palace. So the next is acronyms, where you connect it with a new word. You create a new word to remember a series of words. For example, video, violet, indigo, blue, yellow, orange, and red. So that is another word you use to remember a word. Okay, then next is pet word, where you use numbers to remember. So if the heart has four chambers, one, two, three, four, and what are its function? So the structure has 10 points. So one, two, three, four. So remembering it in numbers is called a pet word. Next is acrotics. Acrotics, where the word is elaborated. It has more meaning in it. For example, police. It's a public officer for legal investigation, and criminal emergency. So we are not saying like that, right? We are saying as police. It's the short form. The word teacher, talented, educated, adorable, charming, helpful, um, encouraging and responsible. So the word teacher is like that. So it has the word has more depth in its meaning. So these are the two words for these are the examples for acrotics. See, yesterday I told about sleep on it. That is, before going to sleep, we are studying a portion and trying to understand it in a better way, and sleep after that. So you tend to remember it little more easier. That is sleep on it. So if you want to learn something which is tough or which is crucial to remember, you can study as small bit pieces before you sleep. Next is alphabet pegs, where you connect it with words. For example, beryllium with berry, or mango with man and go. So different words. So connecting to memorize it, connecting with the different words. So it's very important to use. There are 101 techniques like this. I just took only 10. People are doing PhD on it, and it's a very elaborative subject. But maybe see, when you go to learn other extracurricular activities, example dance, some singing or drawing or sports, the people who are interested in that will go for all this. Okay, so they use 101 techniques because they are interested to gain knowledge in dancing or singing, etc. But uh, even you are interested or not, you have to do the basic study. It's only to know certain basic things which is helpful in your future life. So whatever profession you are taking, you should know all these basic things. So these kind of understanding will help you to make your studies more interesting. Maybe some subjects are boring for you, some are interesting. So even it is boring or interesting, you have to cover certain subjects in your schoolings. Maybe later on you will channelize and study. But now, better understanding of all these concepts and using these concepts will help you to write your exams well. And in the exam question papers, the questions are a clue to retrieve all these study material. When you get your question paper, you will definitely remember. You feel as if you forgot everything, but you will definitely remember if you have put all this material into the long term using all these techniques. So if you are studying the subjects like this, you will definitely get a good result or remembering and putting into your exam papers. And all the best for your exams, and write your exams well, and write all the best.